Hello, welcome to my channel. Today we have a Jane Doe found in Durango, Colorado. It says January 1st, 1970, but it also says, and the Durango, Colorado part confuses me, and the January 1st, 1970, because down here it says skull found in Colorado in the 1970s. So that could have been any time in the 1970s. And when I started looking at for the whoever this could be, I'm looking for somebody before January 1st, 1970. It was turned over to the police in Balch Springs. So here it's found in Colorado. So was it found in Durango or not? And why was it turned over to Texas? But I guess it's in Texas. So, and it's just a skull. Estimated year of death 1950 to 1970. So how accurate is it that it's a female? So nothing else, just the skull. But they have the age is 20 to 49, and they have that it's a female. I wonder what kind of tests they do for that. So I'm going to look at some missing persons. I didn't see anybody that went missing near Durango, Colorado, but I have Moab, Utah, missing. That's like 2.5 hours away. And that's Denise Sullivan, 15 years old, which is younger than, says 20 to 49. She went missing July 4th, 1961. 5 foot tall, 90 pounds. She was on vacation with her mother and her mother's fiance in July of 1961. They encountered an adult male who claimed he had car trouble. The adult male then demanded money from the adult couple and displayed a gun. After shooting both adults, her mother died. He forced the child into his vehicle and drove away. How sad. So then we don't know what happened to her. Last seen wearing blouse slacks, known to use reading glasses. Last seen wearing red canvas sneakers. Was forced off the road trying to escape a 1960 Volkswagen Beetle. Car recovered. She was missing. So that was 2.5 hours away. And then we have, I don't know how to pronounce this, Walsey Downing, 1956, from New Mexico, 32 years old. And December 14th, 1956, 5'6", 130 pounds, American Indian. She was last seen in Gallup, New Mexico, December 1956. She may have reached out to her children via phone in approximately 1959. Her 5 children believe she would have never left them behind voluntarily. Black hair, shoulder length, curly brown eyes. White blouse, blue jeans, engagement ring. She had either a 1952 or 1954 Ford, cream and tan colored, possibly purchased in Casa Grande, Arizona. And that was almost 3 hours away. And then we have Inez Garcia, Santa Fe, New Mexico, and that is almost 4 hours away. 26 years old in 1952. It says she was last seen November 2nd, 1952. Never been heard from or seen again. Foul play is suspected. So then we have these 2 people that went missing from Grand Canyon National Park in Arizona, August 1st, 1956 and November 1st, 1956. 3 months apart, 19 years old and 25 years old. So Mary Margaret Begay, forgive me if I'm not pronouncing some of these names right. She went missing August 1st, 1956, Grand Canyon National Park, Arizona. 19 years old. It says that She was working at the Bright Angel Lodge in Grand Canyon National Park, reported by a friend that she was last seen getting into a vehicle with two men, and she has not been heard from since. Black hair, brown eyes. Possibly seen wearing a yellow blouse, gray skirt, and black suede shoes. 1956. It's a small picture. And then the next girl went missing 3 months later in Grand Canyon National Park, 25 years old. Ida Mae Lee, let's see, 94 she would be now. 5'1" to 5'5", about 110, 120 pounds. She was last known to be working at a hotel, November 1956, and has not been seen since. Wasn't the other girl working at a hotel too? Bright Angel Lodge. I wonder if it was the same people. I wonder if the same people that did something to both of them. I don't know. That might be wild speculation, but it's 3 months apart. Brown hair, brown eyes. And that's about 4.5 hours away. Then we have Aletha Capps. She went missing in 1955. And this is pretty far away. Douglas County, Colorado, 33 years old. Last seen December 17th, 1955. Brown hair, brown eyes. We have Elaine Joyce Favre, Denver, Colorado, 39 years old, and that's pretty far away as well. July 24th, 1967. Left home around 8 p.m. to visit a male friend, taking her car and telling her daughter she would be home soon, and the friend said that she left with another man shortly after she arrived, and she's never been seen from or heard from since she went to visit that male friend and told her daughter she would be home shortly. So, and then they found her car somewhere. Red auburn hair, brown eyes. And then we have Denise Lynn Overson, Grand Junction, Colorado, 1975. Because it said 1970s, I thought, oh, I'll look afterwards, right? And this is about 3.5 hours away. April 6, 1975, 24 years old. On April 6, 1975, Denise Overson decided to go for a bike ride to visit her parents in Grand Junction after having an argument with her husband. What? Did she actually leave her house and get on the bike? When she didn't return that evening, he assumed she decided to stay the night with her parents. She never arrived at her parents' house. The next day, her bicycle and sandals were found under a viaduct near a railroad bridge close to the Colorado River. Along the route she would have taken. It is suspected she is a victim of Ted Bundy. Bundy said he dumped her body. I question if she left after getting an argument with her husband, or I don't. That's just wild speculation. Brown hair, blue eyes. Who knows what happened to her? I don't know. Maybe she did get on her bike and take off to ride after getting an argument. It's quite possible. Three and a half hours away. Randy Lee Brown, Colorado, 24 years old, 1977. Okay, now this is a man, just in case. I went ahead and looked at a couple of men too. That's 2 hours and 40 minutes away, 1977. It just said last contact with him was in 1977. He may have gone to California. He may have taken a bus from Colorado and gone to California. They don't seem to know. Brown hair, blue eyes. Okay. Benjamin Franklin Gay, Montrose, Colorado, 50 years old, 1978. 5'4" to 5'6". That's 2.5 hours away. That is the closest person to where the city is that maybe that might have gone missing that I could find. And it's in 1978. He left his home in Colorado with an acquaintance late in the day, and he never returned. So, cowboy boots, leather belts, green and white plaid shirt, cowboy shirt, and blue jeans. So, those are the people I decided to include in the video. So if you have any information about who this Jane Doe was, maybe it's somebody that wasn't reported missing. Maybe it's somebody that a loved one, a friend, a family member that that went missing near that area sometime in the 1970s or 1960s or 1950s, and you looked on NamUs and they don't even have a case file there. If they don't, make sure, try to get them put on NamUs. Try to get the investigators to put them on NamUs. If you can't, um, uh, even if you can or can't, I would still try to get them put on the Charlie Project and the Doe Network as well. So, and if you have any information about any of these missing persons case files, please contact authorities and let them know. Let them decide what's relevant and what's important. Feel free to leave comments and have a blessed day. Bye bye.